record today's Cup of Coffee with Scream and Chaos.
Cup of coffee.
Because Toby has learned that anytime we sit down to record, that's his cue, apparently, to start making noise.
Yeah, and he's chewing on the shoe.
And he's been crazy all day because we've had very cool, wet weather. And he's not been able to go outside and romp and do all this stuff. And
Nope.
I have resigned from being the entertainment committee. Yeah. So he's just not been a happy camper today, and he's bored and depressed, and it's like, no. He's Gen Alpha, isn't he?
I think, yeah. Maybe.
In dog form.
Possibly, maybe.
I don't know what his problem is.
I don't know, but
he will find things to destroy. Just absolutely. He's got a talent.
Yeah, he's got such a knack for that.
Mm-hmm. And the energy today has been so ridiculously heavy. It's just almost overwhelming. It really has been nuts. And we're recording this on the evening of October the 27th, 2025. And this should be exciting. And all this 7, it's not.
No. It's not in the slightest. It is very stressful.
This is another year.
It is a very stress-filled Halloween.
This is another year they have stolen from us. They. Seriously. Because it's just crazy when you're, as far as impending riots and all that bullshit and stuff. And it's just, of course, it was foretold that was how it was going to be. And so it is. And it's just like, well, shit.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do except go through.
Right.
I think it was, I can't remember if it was Patton that said it, or if it was one of those generals or something said, when you're going through hell, keep on going. And that's it. You don't stop in the middle of it. You keep on going. You keep fighting. You keep holding the line. Yeah. Somebody's out there going, it was so-and-so. I had tried to watch somebody. I'm not going to name names. I had tried to watch somebody the other day that somebody's like, you should really watch. They've got a good episode this time, and I tried. And when I found myself screaming at the TV, I thought, it's time to stop.
Yeah.
And I actually had tried to get oldest kid to watch. I'm like, is it just me? And so he was texting me or a DM over on X, and he was screaming at about the same point that I was.
Yeah, he was not having it, especially like at the history. Because he is
totally wrong.
He's an academic with this historic stuff.
Oh God, oldest kid is just, and we need to try to get him up here at some point to do another video with us, because it's, honest to God, it's like, a college level class. And doggo.
This dog.
If we can get oldest kid up here, we will put the dog outside. But what was it that they were going through? He's got a group of guys that they're going through Plato's Republic currently. Yeah. That's oldest kid.
That's great.
So, and you got me and youngest kid.
No, you're pretty close, right up there with Elijah. After all, he is your kid.
He is my kid. But it's like, as just life experiences and different things that's going on, and being older, and it's just like, I'm too old for this shit. So, for spoopy season, if you don't want to watch movies or a TV, or if you just want something on in the background, and whether you are a gamer, or if you're like me that you like to watch people that are gamers, two of our favorites that a lot of times that we'll put on and just have them in the background, and that's Markiplier and Gab Smolders.
Yep.
I will put a link to both of their channels and stuff. And Markiplier, He's got this, I think there was like 111 videos in his 3 Scary Games playlist. And he would find these just random indie games for the most part.
Yeah.
And he would have fun. And his reactions, of course, as he's playing, he hams it up. Very bombastic.
Very bombastic. Yeah.
But it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
And a variety of game styles. Some of the games, and he does try to be encouraging towards the game designers for the most part. Now, there's some of them that it's like, no, go back to the drawing board, really.
He does sort of show which games he likes and which games he doesn't, but like for the most part, he doesn't outright just trash a game.
No, I've never heard him be ugly towards any of the games.
Yeah.
And he has a guy that is Portuguese that helps as far as the editing and different things like that. Lixian is brilliant. And Lixian has designed some games also. And they were fun. I mean, it's nothing earth-shattering.
Yeah, it's not groundbreaking, nothing like that.
It's just fun. It's just fun. And you've got some jump scares in some of them. Mm-hmm. And just cool stuff. I mean, it's not some of these that takes hours and days to play. Now, some of them, if you go through Markiplier's, his whole... Guys, he's been doing YouTube forever.
Yeah. Forever.
He's one of the old school ones on that. And so there's a variety of games that he has played. Which one was it that he was just like so over it? It was one of the ones recently, and it's just like, I don't remember which one it was.
It was probably Garden of Banban.
I think it was.
He's so over that, because he was over it from the very first game. Yes, it's so bad.
Well,
it's not good.
It sucks you in. It's one of those games that it just sort of sucks you in, and you're like, you feel compelled to play it.
No, you don't.
No, I play match 3 games, so that's my experience on this stuff.
I'm over there playing the new one. I'm over there playing the new One Piece game, whatever the fuck.
What is it?
One Piece.
What is that?
One of the longest running animes out there.
Oh, okay. I had a brief delay. People's like, what is this jump cut stuff? Because usually something has blown up. Yeah.
Usually people don't really question jump cuts, but
I don't know. I'm just old school. And it's like, what happened there? It was a random edit. It's harder with video. I mean, with the audio, it really is, because it's more, I don't know. It's just more noticeable because as far as the editing.
Yeah.
You're sitting there going, what the hell happened? Because there's change in voice and volume and everything. Mm-hmm. It matters.
Yeah, it does.
But anyhow, Gab Smolders was where we were talking about, or beginning to talk about. One of my favorites that she has done is the Observation Duty. She totally introduced that game to me. And it's sort of one of those where you go through and look what is moved.
Yeah, you figure out like what has changed, what has disappeared, spot the difference.
Yeah. I like those kind of games because I can do them. After a while, it is, I mean, seriously, you talk about gaslighting yourself, you do. Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, has this moved? How much has it moved? Was there 9 of something, or were there 12?
Yeah, you start over analyzing stuff.
Yes.
And you really figure out, oh shit, I'm looking at like little tiny things when I should be looking at the big scope here.
Yeah. It's actually a really fun game. And they have intruders in there that just randomly happen. All of it is randomly generated, which is what I like. So that each time you play it, it's different. It'll be similar. I think there is a set amount as far as which occurrences happen during the game. Mm. But it's fun. It really is. We've got, 4 or 5 of them? And I think they're up to 8 now. That she was playing, the one that borrowed her thumbnail there was the 8 demo. And I think that one was the one that we're like, there's not a whole lot going on in this.
I really don't remember a single thing. I don't think I've really paid attention to it.
That's where you get as far as, was it Huge Man? Was that his name?
Big Man.
Big Man. And then the other one was Banana Man.
Yeah. Banana Man.
Banana Man is kind of peculiar.
Banana Man.
He will do obscene things. Not horribly obscene, but enough to where you're going, oh!
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, you put that back. You put that.
You get out of that corner, you nasty man.
You stop that right now.
And some of them are, I mean, jump scare, and when you get into playing, now that one I actually do play, it can be intense because you're so focused on trying to find the anomalies. Mm-hmm. And then there's a jump scare, and it's just like,
yeah.
It's very effective. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's just a really good series of games. Gab we really like her game style. She, for the most part, she's not overly dramatic. She plays the game. She interacts with her audience because she usually live streams. Is it on Twitch?
Yeah.
That she live streams?
I believe so. She's probably going to be switching over soon.
She does, yeah. Because Twitch has had some problems, some big ones.
Like, they screwed over Iron Mouse.
Yeah,
Their
they did,
biggest
didn't they?
streamer.
Yeah, that's horrible. That's horrible. I know that some of these platforms that do their creators like that, it ain't right. But very easy to listen to. She's somebody that you can put on as far as the background. She's got other types of... she likes puzzle games.
Yeah, Gab really does like the puzzle games.
Didn't she have like a series that was like Nancy Drew or something?
Yeah.
Again, it was where you find things.
Yeah, she played all the Nancy Drew games. I'm pretty sure she played Myst at one point.
I'll have to go back and watch her play Myst, because that was back when it came out. There was nothing. There was no instructions, no nothing. And it's just like wandering around random. It's sort of like my life, wandering around randomly, wondering what the hell I'm supposed to be doing.
Moon logic. Oh. Literally giving you a game, giving you puzzles, be like, here you go, figure it out.
I mean, there wasn't even. It's just like you're supposed to do something, but you don't know what you're supposed to do. It was frustrating. And there's people that are still, to this day, and my God, Myst came out, over 20 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
That are still having trouble figuring the damn game out.
I couldn't even make it past the first puzzle.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's not just me.
No. And I gave up quickly.
Yeah.
Gave up real quick.
It is not a game for ADHD people.
Yeah, it was never my type of game anyhow. I just bought it, be like, you know what? Yeah, I hear that it's classic. I'll give it a shot. It's on sale for like whatever.
You could have asked me. I could have told you on that one. You know, I bet you at Mom's someplace is the original disc.
Probably.
Mm-hmm. Somewhere. And that, or it may be in the drawer over there. We don't know. There's I know there's 20 some years worth of, CD-ROMs over there in the disc. Mm-hmm. But Gab is really good. And another one that they're spooky, but it's not like scary, like jump scare thing necessarily. That's the Chilla's Art games. And she had several of those that she played that were really good. She had played the demo of the newest Chilla's Art. No, it just wasn't. It just wasn't my cup of coffee.
I didn't see that one either.
It was about the fishing, and it's like, what the hell is this?
I watched like a couple seconds of it, and that was it.
Night Shift is really good.
Yeah, Night Shift is really good.
And I was trying to think the other one. What was it? Parasocial?
No.
What was it?
Para-Eyes.
No, that's another. That's sort of like Observation. Dude.
Oh yeah, Parasocial. Yeah,
it was a Chilla's Art game.
Parasocial, yeah.
And interesting. Mm-hmm. Very interesting as far as culturally. Gab had lived in Japan. She had studied in Japan for a while. So some of the Japanese games that she will, can explain about the culture, some of the things she can still read. Mm-hmm. Like I said, very easy watch.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, and there's another set of games that's sort of similar to Observation Duty. There's several of them that are spin-offs, and one of them is Para Eyes. Mm-hmm. And they're fun because they're more horror theme, horror movie based. You can sit there and go, oh, it was like Jason, the lake from Jason.
See, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. And yeah, they spawned a lot of stuff. But like, I personally like to play like Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight is you get somebody plays the killer, you're the survivors. You gotta fix generators and then open a gate.
Oh, jeez.
And if you get captured, you gotta try to somehow save your friend from the killer. You gotta either get them to drop it, or you gotta basically peel your friend off of a hook.
Oh, jeez.
Once they've been hung. Yeah.
Well, as
you get hung 3 times, you get sacrificed, basically.
Ew.
And you're dead.
Ew.
Yeah.
But now, some of the other classic video games, I mean, there are so many horror-based video games. It's just, a lot of times, if you're not a gamer, if you're not in that community, you don't really know about these things. Mm-hmm. But
they've done all sorts of collaborations.
Mm-hmm. But the one with the nurses and stuff like that, and the... Was it Pyramid Head?
Silent Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dead by Daylight has collabed with Silent Hill. They've done Scream, Halloween, Jason. I think they've had Samara, like Saw.
Right.
They've had a lot of actual like horror movies and horror characters just in general, like in books or media, like shows, games, whatever.
I mean, it's just such a huge... There were so many people...
Chucky and Tiffany is in it.
That are gamers. I don't know, you don't hear about it as much, and maybe it's just me because I'm not necessarily in those communities. Mm-hmm. I know there have been some issues over the past several years with some of the big name game designers and stuff, the big companies, just... Not good business practices. That they were screwing over the artists, they were screwing over the fans and the people that played the games, and it's just like, no. But that does open doors for a lot of these indie game designers, and I'm a fan of Steam because you can go on Steam and not all of them. You have to have the controller, or you have to be able to work the keyboard as the, to move the characters and stuff. They do have point and click still on there. Can you
operate a keyboard and mouse at the same time?
No. This is why I do point and click. But there's a lot of games over there that are just, and not all of them are that expensive. It's just newer people. Some of them are kids that have designed games, sometimes within a very short time span. And I think with AI and stuff like that, I really look forward to that sort of a resurgence or a renaissance of a lot of the video games. Mm-hmm. I don't want it to get rid of the wonderful game designers that, actually do create these things.
Yeah.
But yeah, spooky, alternative fun. If you don't want to watch a movie, if you don't want to watch a TV show or something like that for Halloween or just any time, Markiplier and Gab.
Yeah.
Just the scary games.
Play some Chop Goblins. That's a really good game.
But sometimes just as background, we will go through there. I will go through periods of time. I'm like, just run through the 3 scary games. They got the playlists, and you can just go in order or whatever.
Yeah, and those are a pretty simple watch. I like those a lot.
They are. They really are.
It's like watching TikToks almost.
Oh God, no.
Compilations.
I like the compilations, not TikToks, but anyhow, those makes me lose faith in humanity. The Markiplier does not make me lose faith in humanity, and Gab doesn't either.
Yeah.
Just fun stuff. Something else for spooky season. Mm-hmm. That's just a little bit different. And you may, like I said, some of these games, you might want to try them. Observation Duty is actually really fun.
It is. And you're right. It does gaslight you. It makes you start gaslighting yourself.
And it's just like White Bat Studios is the music that Gab uses. It doesn't come with that. You have to download that by yourself. But my God, it's just perfect. We can't play Observation Duty on our own without having the music from White Bat Studios.
Right. Right.
It's
you need
just
it.
perfect.
Yeah. You need it.
Yeah. So, you want to tell the people where we can be found?
Yeah, you can find us on BitChute, Rumble, and YouTube at Rolanda's Cup of Coffee with Scream. Also, check her out on X, previously known as Twitter, at Rolanda, COCWS. Thank you all for joining us, and have a good.
Know that you are loved.
Mm-hmm.
Treat other people the way you would like to be treated. And Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cup.
Yep.
Bye.